Hello everybody, welcome back. Part 2. I have a light, so you guys can see better. Part 2, we're going to go through these two shelves, so let's get it. We have Batman the Complete Animated Series. I just started watching this. This is a fantastic show so far. This also comes with 2 movies, Mask of the Phantasm and Sub-Zero, Mr. Freeze, or Batman and Mr. Freeze Sub-Zero. Mask of the Phantasm is awesome. I haven't watched Sub-Zero yet. Actually, this should have gone before that. There we go. We have Basic Instinct. Good movie. I do like it. This Blu-ray, though, will not load on my player, so I had to buy a DVD copy of it to watch it, so that sucks. Batman the movie, the original classic, really, really good. Batman vs. Superman Dawn of Justice. I like all the DC EU movies, no matter what anybody says. Battle of the Damned. I haven't watched that yet. Battleship. I also have not watched that yet. Baywatch. It's a good movie. Beautiful Creatures. This was surprisingly really good. I liked that one a lot. Beauty and the Beast, the original. This comes with the theatrical edition, special edition, and the sing-along. And then the remake to Beauty and the Beast, which is also really good. Beetlejuice. I know that's a classic, but I haven't watched that yet. Behind Enemy Lines. I also haven't seen that yet. And Behind Enemy Lines, SEAL Team 8. Still haven't watched that yet. Beneath the Darkness. Yep. Haven't checked that one out yet. This is a 5-film collection of Best Picture winners. This comes with No Country for Old Men, Shakespeare in Love, Crash, Chicago, and The English Patient. So far, the only one of these that I've seen is Crash, which I actually didn't mind. I thought that was pretty good. Beyond the Law, cheesy but good fun. Beyond the Lights, that's decent. Big Hero 6, it's just a fantastic Disney movie. Big Trouble in Little China. I know it's a classic. Haven't watched that yet. Birdman or The Unexpected Virtue of Ignorance. This is a fantastic movie. One I would highly recommend. Now for all the movies that begin with the word black. There are a lot. We have Black and Blue. Decent little cop movie. Black Hawk Down. Really, really good. Black Klansman. Fantastic. Black Mass. Also fantastic. Black Panther, it's really good. Black Swan, I'll be honest with you, I didn't really like that one all that much. And Black Water, which is decent. Blade Runner 2049, fantastic. I do own the original Blade Runner on DVD. It's also a great movie. Highly recommend both of them. Excuse me. Blinded by the Light, it's pretty decent. Blind Spotting, fantastic movie. You all must own that. Blitz, have not watched that yet. Blockers, it's pretty good. Blood and Chocolate, I've heard bad things, but I've not watched that yet. Blood of Redemption, also have not checked that out yet. Double feature of Bloodsport and Time Cop, 2 awesome Van Damme movies. Excuse me. Blue Jasmine, really, really good. Body of Lies, haven't checked that out yet. Bohemian Rhapsody, fantastic. I love this movie. This also has just period one of the best soundtracks ever. Not only is it just a greatest hits comp of Queen, and it includes their Live Aid performance, but they remastered them so well that they've never sounded better. That is a fantastic soundtrack. Booksmart, really, really good. For a year, I think they finally stopped doing it. I can't be too sure though, because I saw 4 movies in theaters over the weekend. I saw Onward, Emma, Greed, and The Way Back. And The Way Back was the last of the 4 that I saw, and they didn't do it in front of The Way Back. But for a year, anytime you went to see a movie at Regal, you would get Olivia Wilde popping on going, "I'm Olivia Wilde, director of Booksmart." And we're like, dude, this is enough. Go away. But it's a fantastic movie. What I meant to say was that The Way Back, they didn't play that, so I think it's over finally. Bounty Killer, I haven't watched that yet. Boyhood, fantastic. Boys in the Hood. I know it's a classic, I have not watched that yet. And another classic I haven't watched yet, Bram Stoker's Dracula. Brawler, I also haven't checked that out yet. Breakthrough, it's decent. Brick Mansions, good movie. Bridge to Terabithia, in my opinion, one of the best live-action Disney movies there are. This movie makes me cry, dude. Broken Arrow, it's good. Broken City, it's also good. Brothers, fantastic. Bruno, it's Bruno, dude. What do you want me to say? Bull Durham, I've not watched that yet. Bulletproof, good buddy movie. I like this one a lot. I did watch the sequel recently, Bulletproof 2, and it's not very good, so I wouldn't recommend it. Bullet to the Head, it's a good action movie. Bullet, I know it's a classic, but I have not watched that yet. Bumblebee, fantastic movie. Definitely the best of the Transformers movies by far. Excuse me. I do have the Transformers movies, but we will obviously get to them way later. Bunraku, pretty decent. Burn After Reading, fantastic. Bus Stop, I've not watched that yet. Caddyshack, classic. I do own Caddyshack 2, but it's on DVD, and it's a terrible movie, so. Camp Rock, have not watched that yet. And Camp Rock 2, The Final Jam, still have not watched that yet. Captain America Civil War. Captain America The First Avenger. Captain America The Winter Soldier. And Captain Marvel. All four really good Marvel movies. Civil War and Winter Soldier in particular are pretty fantastic. Captain Phillips, really good movie. Although one I gotta watch again because I've only ever seen it once. Now we're gonna get down lower. Captain Underpants, the first epic movie. I really do enjoy that. Carlito's Way, fantastic. Carnivorous with DMX. Here he is on the back there. Haven't watched this yet, I can only imagine. Carrie, the original, and Carrie, the remake. Both really, really good. Cars. Cars 3. I do own Cars 2, but it's on DVD and I need to get it on Blu-ray. Oh. And Cars 2 and Mater's Tall Tales. All great. Casablanca. It's a classic. Casino. This is another classic. It's also one of my all-time favorites. Highly recommend that. Casino Jack. I've not seen that yet. Casino Royale. Great James Bond. Catch 44. Pretty horrible, I'm not gonna lie, that's not a good movie at all. And we have Cat Run and Cat Run 2, two movies I have not yet watched. This blank Blu-ray, for whatever reason, that doesn't have the title printed on the spine, is Catwoman. I just watched that last night for the first time. It's honestly not bad. It's not fantastic, but it wasn't bad. Cedar Rapids, that's a good one. Central Intelligence, that's a good buddy cop movie. Changeling, haven't watched that yet. Chaos, also have not watched that yet. Chasing Amy, that's one of my all-time favorites. Child's Play, this is one of 3 Scream Factories that I own. One of my all-time favorite horror movies. And then the Child's Play remake, which was actually really good. Chips, it's decent. Chloe, have not watched that yet. Christopher Robin, it's fantastic. Chronicle, it's really, really good. Chuck, the complete series, features all 5 seasons from the show. This is by far and away my all-time favorite TV show. Love it. Excuse me. Chucky, the complete collection. This just comes with Child's Play. Child's Play 2, Child's Play 3, Bride of Chucky, Seed of Chucky, and Curse of Chucky. I love all the Chuckies. We have the original Cinderella here. This coming with the original theatrical version and something called In Walt's Words, The Envisioning of Cinderella. I don't know what that is. Classic Disney. I don't remember if I've actually seen this all the way through or not, and I do need to get the 2 sequels. And then the remake to Cinderella, which is really good. It's got a little bit of a dent there. Clerks 2, I do own 1. We'll get to 1 later. Fantastic. Coco, fantastic Disney Pixar movie. Highly recommend that. Collateral Damage, haven't checked that out yet. Code of Honor, very goofy Steven Seagal movie. Code of Silence, that's a good one. Cold Pursuit, fantastic. Coming to America, I haven't watched this yet. I've purposely been holding off because the sequel to this is coming out in December. So hopefully that's good. Commando, classic. Commando's a classic. Double feature of 2 Dolph Lundgren movies, Command Performance and Direct Contact. 2 movies I have not watched yet. Excuse me. Con Air, good movie, really enjoyable. Contagion, have not watched that yet. Contraband, it's a good Mark Wahlberg movie. Conviction, also have not watched that yet. Copland, really good movie, but it's been a while since I've seen it, so I am going to have to watch this again. Cop Out, it's a good buddy movie. Couples Retreat, it's not very good. Crank, and Crank 2, High Voltage, 2 very, very fun action movies. 2 that I highly recommend. Crawl, that's a fun crocodile movie. Oh, bear with me, folks. Crazy Heart, have not watched that yet. Crazy Rich Asians, this is a sweet movie. One that I really, really liked, and I hope they do the sequels for it, because this was just a really good movie. Crazy Stupid Love, have not watched that yet. Creepshow, classic. Criminal, that's a good one. Critters Attack, I don't own any of the other Critters movies. I have seen them, though. I picked that up because it was like $3.99 at Black Friday. It's about as good as the other Critters movies are, which are goofy, decent, dumb fun. I can get this up. Crown Vic, this movie is fantastic. You must all see that. Cruel Intentions, that's a classic. I have not seen any of the sequels to it. Cruel World, it's decent. We have Cult of Chucky, which was a great, great movie. Triple feature set of Cyborg, Death Warrant, and Double Impact. Cyborg and Death Warrant are both pretty decent. Double Impact is a lot of fun. And if I could get these back in here. And we'll finish up part 2 here with Daddy's Home. And Daddy's Home 2. Both very ridiculous but very fun movies. And that is it for part 2. We got through all the rest of the B's and all through the C's and the very beginning of D's. Stay tuned for part 3. We'll cover these 2 rows where we go through the rest of the D's, all the E's, all the F's, and the very beginning of G. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.